into the playing portion of Power Up. Playing, the P is when we talk about what video games or tabletop games or anything in like that realm of playing that we've been doing lately. Because it's a guest episode, we've got Wendy Lizani on, who's going to tell us what she's currently been playing. And it looks like you are in the Animal Crossing little boat. Toot toot.
I am obsessed with the game, and I feel like I'm a late bloomer to it too, because I didn't have enough funding where I feel safe. I could like splurge on a $60 game. So I waited and I waited and I waited, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get it. I think it's time. And I got it. And I have been logging in at least once a day for the past, I think I put in like 60 hours already, which is insane. Whoa. And I realized that yesterday. I literally hate every single building that I have placed on my island. So I have spent most of my bells to relocate everything, which I know I'm going to do it again once I get terraforming. But it's just so like relaxing to play, like listen to the little songs and her little footsteps when she, runs around the little island. And I'm so looking forward to being able to get terraforming, because there is just parts of my island and I was like, I don't like this anymore. I want to get rid of it, but I can't yet. So do you guys play? I think Trisha plays, right?
I actually don't. Maude is the player out of the two of us, because I'm like, if I get Animal Crossing, that's the only game I will play. And, at the time I was like, Final Fantasy VII Remake is the only game I have time for right now. And now I'm starting to play The Last of Us. And, I have other games that I'm like, I need to get to before I decide I want to sink 600 hours into Animal Crossing, because I know if I played this game, I would adore it.
It is good like that, and Wendy hit the nail on the head, where it's just a really relaxing game. And I think the fact that it came out in lockdown meant that the game was so much more successful than it ever could have maybe been, because we're all just looking for that little escape, and it's not super testing, and it's it's so chill. But I have a confession. After about 125 hours ish, I don't know, I'm gonna have to look it up, I have opted out. I am no longer, and I think I unlocked terraforming and I never used it.
Okay.
We actually did a tweet recently. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. Geek Bomb has posted, calling all #Animal Crossing lovers, who's your favorite of the three? And if you liked Tom Nook, you would comment. If you liked Isabel, you would retweet. If you liked Blathers, you would press like. And my response was, I'm commenting not to vote for Tom Nook, but to complain vehemently about all three. Number one, Tom delves in exploration. Number two, Isabel is perhaps the most boring person on the island and could be a Karen in training. And number three, Blathers, I do not want to hear about the things that I bring in for you for free.
Maude, those runts are making you feisty today.
I love it. I love it. And
Animal Crossing has crossed the line with me.
So have you left for good and you're not going to look back, or are you just putting it on hiatus? Because that summer update's coming, Maude. We get to go into the ocean now.
Tell me what's coming in the summer update. As someone that doesn't play, you say go in the ocean, and I'm desperately missing the beach in real life. So
yeah,
talk to me about it, Wendy.
This is coming on, they said that by July 3rd, we are going to all see this update. And for the first time ever in Animal Crossing, our avatars can go swimming. And so, how we have fishing and bug catching and like look for fossils and stuff on the island. Now you can go into the open ocean and dive for little creatures. So you can get starfish and little like spotted eels. And I'm sure you have to kind of follow the same protocol and go back to the museum and give it to Blathers, Maude's favorite character, for free, and where he wants to try to tell you about all the educational stuff about, said creature. And I usually skip. I used to listen all the time. And then after a while, I was like, you know what? I get no benefits from this. I'm busy. I can't do this. What else are they doing? You can also get new DIY furniture recipes. So you're going to get a whole mermaid. There's a mermaid dresser. And I saw a sneak peek of a photo where it's just all mermaid like tables and chairs, and I was like, I absolutely need a mermaid room when I get to expand to a mansion. So that's something I'm looking forward to as well.
I think that it's really a Type A's favorite kind of game, because I have collected all this stuff and I've just dumped it in rooms knowing that one day I'm supposed to organize it all. But I'm like, my bedroom's not even clean. Why the hell would I put effort into this game to be like organized and clean? So it's like I have such a that'll do attitude that this game is not beneficial or exciting for me. But have you decked out your place yet? How many levels or how many rooms have you got going, and how have you sorted it?
I have only still one room, so I'm using just little dividers to make it. I kind of was like, how would I want to dream one studio, very expensive apartment, just like you can get in LA, what I want it to look like. So I'm trying to just make it look like it's slightly roomy. And I still kind of hate the layout, but it's fine because I just put in a new kitchenette from the Iron kitchen set, and I really, really love it. It's got a cute little sink, and I have a matching cart that goes next to it. So it's like my little kitchenette, if you will, in my house. And then I just realized that when I was looking at it early this morning that I had my desk set up, and from the very beginning of the game till now, I've never had a chair at that desk. So now I'm going to have to go and build a chair so I can have a place to sit.
So question, Wendy, have you ever played The Sims? Were you a Sims player?
I was once upon a time, yes.
How do you feel like those aspects of Animal Crossing compare to The Sims?
I think with Animal Crossing, one of the things that gets me, it's kind of like, and like a lot of products do with packaging for me, is if it's cute, you slap a cute sticker on it. And then if you want to copy and paste kind of the similar concept of Sims, you got me like on the hook. It's cute. It's got adorable little animals and pastel colors. I'm buying it. With The Sims, I feel like, I don't know, for some reason I played all the way through, how many are there? Like,
there's four now, but tons of expansion packs for each version.
I think I did 1 and 2. Huh?
Shout out to Hot Date.
Hot Date expansion pack.
That's right.
I put a lot of coins in that vibrating bed. That's all I'll say.
Yes, bring it back. I think I played up to the second one with, and I don't even remember what expansion packs I bought, but I just got I got bored of it. And I worry about the same thing with Animal Crossing because it is quite repetitive. And it's just like I keep owing money, and every time I want to build a new bridge, I have to spend more money and this and that. And I'm funding this entire island, and it's never ending work. So I worry that the same reason I put down New Leaf and I never looked back will be the same reason I put down Animal Crossing New Horizon. But I'm not at that point yet where I'm still really excited, and I do log in every day to get my little DIY recipe and all that stuff. So
you 100% have at least another 100 hours in you. I believe in you and your bells.
Thank you.
As far as Sims go, though, I miss The Sims. I love The Sims. But I love the customizations of it all. So you can actually create people that look like the people that they are representing. I love the fact that you can have the careers. Like at the moment in Animal Crossing, all you are is someone's bitch. Like the whole time.
Well, and you mentioned, Maude, that you have to collect all of the things. So it's not like Sims where you're like, I really want that door, so I'm just going to work to get that door. You have to get everything and then choose where it goes.
Yes, exactly. Huh. And I think the Sims as well is a lot better because it's like if you spend up and buy a coffee machine, you get to use the coffee machine and reap the benefits of the caffeine, So it's like you're working towards something that betters your life.
Got it.
But in Animal it's like if you buy a really expensive treadmill, you can't use it.
Nope.
It just
sits there.
So that reward process for me doesn't quite exist because I think aesthetic isn't enough for me. I have
Got
to
it.
gain value.
Yeah. I completely understand that. So that's what's been taking up all of your playing time, Wendy?
Yeah, literally, my husband has not been able to get his hands on our Switch. I even told him, I was like, maybe we should think about getting a second one because we have all these other games, and I've literally just been like, it's my Switch right now. You can't have it all day, every day. Like, I hide it. I'm just kind of like, all right, it's here, and I'm going to play it. It's all I do. I did try to kind of expand away from Animal Crossing the other night, and I started a new campaign on Pathfinder with my friends.
Ooh.
So that was fun.
What were you using?
It's my first
Roll20?
venture into Pathfinder. It's a little scary.
Okay.
Because I'm so used to D&D.
I've never really understood Pathfinder. Tell us all about that. What was it like? And is it a pre-put together game that you just have your characters and insert into it, or how does it work?
My friend, luckily he is like really into Pathfinder, and he plays on 2E, like the second edition, I guess. So we're playing 1E, and I was like, I don't know what that means, but he's kind of running us through the game, and he bought the book that's like Skulls and Shackles. So we are all pirates. So we just did one night of character building, and I decided I was gonna keep it basic for like my race, and I went human, and then I was like, well, I usually like to play like the character that will tank and first to run in, like the fighter or whatever, because I like to hack and smash things. And this time I was like, I don't know it, so I'm just gonna be a more squishy character. And I chose a witch, so she'll put hexes on you and spells and all this and that. The building took, I think we started at 7 and we ended at like 11. And I can't even say my character is completely done. There's so much more. And he sent us over this link, and he's like, here's all your spells and your feats and your cantrips. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And then you're going to have to rest if you want to keep using particular spells. And some of the cantrips you can cast as many as you want, but level 1 and 2 you only have a certain amount that you can use, so you have to be smart with it. I'm playing D&D tonight, brand new character. Satine Phoenix is just going to run a one-off for a bunch of us, which I'm thrilled about. She is a level 6 fighter arcane archer, which I've kind of done before, but I love it because combat-wise, they are untouchable. Kasha, her name's Kasha. It's like a scout rogue. So excited about it.
Nice. What race, Maude?
She is a...
She human?
No.
High elf?
No, she's a type of elf. What? She's a new... It's like one of the later models, so it's like a newer... Anyway.
Cool.
I'll tell you when I pull it up.
If you get sick of Animal Crossing and want something to play with your husbando, I want to give a quick shout out to Overlord, this board game. So it's being kickstarted right now. But do either of you play Boss Monster?
No.
So Boss Monster is a tabletop game that I'm obsessed with and have been for a long time. And it was also co-created by someone I used to work with years and years ago, back when I would do trade show spokesmodeling for Mattel. So I would like show off toys, kind of like Tom Hanks in Big. That's what I always felt like of that job. But that's something I did for years and years. And I worked for Mattel at Comic-Con and all this stuff. But anyway, one of my old buddies who used to work at Mattel left that job to start a games company and made the game Boss Monster, which is an amazing game. But this is their newest Kickstarter one, and it's in the same fictional universe as Boss Monster. It's called Overlord, a Boss Monster Adventure, and I bring it up because it's 2 to 4 players, and right now Nate and I are having a really hard time finding board games that are 2-player accessible. A lot of them are 3 players and up. So this one is being kickstarted right now. If anyone's watching this that's a fan of Boss Monster, the game, please go check this out. It's really, really fun. If you go on Kickstarter and search for Overlord, a Boss Monster Adventure, you will find it very easily. But this is like a pre-copy before it's in full production of the game. And it's super addicting. We've played it so many times. And I still don't have my full strategy figured out, which to me is always the sign of a good board game.
Real talk, the monster dude on the front looks like the dad from Dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah, that's King Croak.
Yeah.
That's King Croak. He's a character from the original Boss Monster. The way the original Boss Monster game works is you have to build like your own video game end boss dungeon. So it's like 2D. So you start with you're the big boss at the end of the level, and then you have to build the level as perilous as you can, so when heroes come to try to kill you, they have to get all the way through your dungeon and then hurt you as the big bad guy. And so the more perilous you build out your dungeon, etc., the better you'll do in the game. And that game's awesome. And yeah, this is a spin-off of that game. So
wow.
Highly recommend if you're looking for board games.
Really quick,
awesome.
Kasha is a Velena wood elf.
Oh.
A Velena.
Oh.
Yeah. Velena, I've never played a Velena before, but now there's like 19 different elves that you can play, so I'm getting involved in that one. But thank you for joining us for talking about playing. We're going to do a little section now called Bombs Away Q&A. This is where Amy joins us, and she's going to deliver a question for you to answer, Wendy, which can be about almost anything under the geek umbrella. Hi, Amy.
Hi, hello. So yes, I will be getting a question from Twitch, so get those questions ready. This first one's from our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/geekbomb to make sure that you can get your question in there as well. This one's from Ollie Morrison. He asks, we all love a good snack while watching a movie or playing a game. What's your go-to food of choice?
Ooh.
I mean, you mentioned Cheez-Its earlier. Would it be Cheez-Its?
Oh, yeah. It would 100% be Cheez-Its, but I like also having like a variety. I need a little sweet, a little salty. So today, my palate changes all the time. Today will probably be Cheez-Its and maybe some Chips Ahoy.
Ooh, little sweet, little savory. I like that. Amy, what would your snack of choice be?
What'd you say?
What would your snack of choice be, Amy?
Oh, me? I go through phases as well. What? Okay, that was really good. Yeah, right now I'm going through a popcorn phase. Yeah, but I don't really care for butter. I want it to taste healthy so I don't feel so bad about eating it. And I do miss going to the movies. But we have an air popper, so I'm trying to find the best popcorn kernels to use in that because it's smoked in the past. And that's scary. So going through a process. But yeah, I guess popcorn right now. What about you?
For me, I don't like to snack while I'm gaming, mostly because I PC game and I don't want to get like greasy fingers on my keyboard and mouse or get crumbs in anything. But when I watch movies, it's either, if I'm watching movies at home, a bowl of ice cream, or if I am watching movies at the theater, which someday we'll all get to do again, hopefully, I like to get a bucket of popcorn and then I buy a pack of goobers and pour the goobers in the popcorn. It's the best. It is the best. So goobers, if you haven't had goobers, because I think Maude's making a what the hell are you talking about face. Goobers are chocolate-covered peanuts. No, goobers.
All through it. Try not to do that.
No, don't put boogers in your popcorn. No, goobers are chocolate-covered peanuts. And so I dump them in my popcorn tub and then mix it all around, and then you get like a surprise with each handful. It's very good.
How's a goober different to a peanut M&M?
It doesn't have the hard candy shell. That's the only difference.
It's so true, though.
Oh, goober. A goober's like you're a loser. You're a goober.
I don't know. They taste amazing. They're way better than, what are the chocolate raisin ones? Raisinets?
Raisinette.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm looking for a goober and I get a raisinette, I'm a sad girl.
I wouldn't put Raisinets in a popcorn, but I would put like the Nestle's the Bunch of Crunch. I would put that in my popcorn before.
What's that?
Yeah, that'd be good too. Maude, do you not buy candy at movie theaters?
We have to take Maude to the movies and buy her all the treats.
I mean, I peanut M&M it in a popcorn from time to time. But I've gotten into Sour Patch Candy. That doesn't.
Yes! Yes! Sour candy. Yes. I got very excited about that.
Okay, next time we see Maude at a screening, we're all going to collectively buy her some snacks.
Buy her theater snacks. Yeah, like
theater snacks.
All of these are common theater snacks.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to add though, LA and I guess a lot of places that are in Texas need to get on with this whole pickles at movie theaters train because it's not a thing here, obviously.
Pickles at a movie theater?
Yeah. Like pickles, like yeah.
You can't eat a pickle in public, sweetheart. Like
oh heck yes you can.
You shouldn't.
Yes, you most definitely. Disneyland has them. Disneyland has pickles and they're so good. But yeah, pickles at movie theaters is like a huge thing in Texas. And when we first moved here, I was like, "Hi, can I have a pickle?" And the lady looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, "You do not have them?"
Okay. Twitch chat disagrees with you, Amy. Twitch
Whoa,
chat
no.
STS says, no, Amy, I think you're wrong. And Nathan says, pickles are nasty as hell.
Look,
although True Scorn says, deep fried?
Deep fried, like cut like their chippies are great.
Those are good.
You can have pickles any way you want.
Oh,
they're all good. They're all good.
The pickle looks like a log and I'm chomping on that? Nah.
You can always take a knife, like a plastic knife if you'd like, if it's too much. But it's so good. It is watching trailers and eating a pickle. You don't even know.
In Australia, we have something that's really typical for movies, but not really here. We have choc tops.
What's
Do you guys
that?
know what a top is?
I think I've heard of it.
An ice cream in a cone that's got the hard chocolate topping.
Oh,
Like,
Oh, the drumsticks?
like a drumstick.
but it's like more of a squat little cone and a big actual ice cream instead of like a drumstick-ish.
Oh, I want to try one. That sounds good.
Still a choc top. That's like
Choc top.
choc. Yeah.
I would eat that.
I'm gonna go to the movies and grab a choc top. All right.
Oh,
Choc top.
Hilarious. I would totally eat that. I don't know that I would have a pickle in a theater, but
Don't knock till you try.
fried pickled chips I would have in a theater.
fried pickles, 100%.
Yes.
I'll try.
This
all right.
this next question's from Twitch. The Catnip Ninja asks, "What is your ideal VR game? Doesn't have to exist right now."
Ooh.
I'm pretty excited about the new Star Wars ones that you're talking about, Trish.
Oh, they're real good.
Squadron.
Vader Immortal. Maude
Vader
hasn't played
Immortal's
Vader Immortal yet,
excellent.
so I was like, check out Vader Immortal. Yeah, just the VR games.
Yeah, that one's excellent. I remember trying it 'cause somebody had it at work. So I put it on, and then there was like a training section, right, where you can kind of go into and you have your lightsaber and you just lightsaber the little targets. That was quite a workout. I was like sweating when I was done. So I was like, let me just wipe this VR set down before I get back to you, so it's not gross.
Yeah, the coolest part of that for me happens right in like the beginning of the game when you're standing there and you're like figuring out how to operate this ship that you're in, and then Vader walks in and you're like, because he's right there and huge, and like it's straight up terrifying and really awesome at the same time.
I'm looking forward to when Star Wars Squadrons come out and it's available to play. Like the game is supposedly fully playable in VR, and I think that's going to be really amazing when you're a pilot and you can kind of look around and maybe look behind you, kind of like how they do in the movies. You're like, oh my gosh, or in real life, real pilots.
Or in movies, that's fine too. So yeah, Wendy, do you have like what would be your ideal VR experience?
Animal Crossing in VR. Give me the show. We lost Maude because of me. She's like, girl, stop. But can you imagine like fishing?
I could punch Isabel.
Exactly. You can try to punch like Tom Nook back. Give me my money back.
It's just a super adorable version of VR chat. Have any of you played VR chat? It's basically as close as we currently have to Ready Player One's The Oasis. You just exist in a space that is indefinite with lots of different rooms and places you can go with other actual online players. So your avatar interacts with their avatar. Yeah, watch some VR chat streams sometimes. Things get pretty wild.
Oh, hold on. I think I've seen some of this. And like a little kid was like having a real D&M, like a deep and meaningful about his bullying experiences.
Maybe. I have not seen that clip, but I would not be
like
surprised.
And there's like a duck and like another character, and like adults trying to like console this guy's like, yeah, like I get bullied pretty hard. This is what it's like for me. And like, it was like the most heart melting moment, but like super, super sad as well that he's looking to strangers online to just kind of help him through a really dark time. But he's dressed as Kermit and it's really bad VR.
Oh yeah, you can be a giant chicken avatar if you want. Like right now VR chat is just super random because people can create rooms. So like the amount of places you can go and things you can do are as vast as the amount of people there are in the world and what their imaginations come up with. So it can end up getting like, I wouldn't necessarily say right now it's appropriate for children in any way because you never know what you're going to find on there or who you're going to encounter on there. But yes, I imagine Animal Crossing VR would just be like super cutesy, streamlined VR chat.
I'll be the first person in line to buy it.
My avatar in VR chat would be a potato because I'm apparently one of those again.
Oh no.
It's going in and out. It's not as bad as you think it is. It's not as bad as you think it is. But anyway, thank you, Amy, for giving us the Twitch questions, the Geek Bomber questions. You are the best. We will see you, Amy, in just a little bit. And Wendy, we're going to move into the watching portion of the show so you can tell us all about what you're watching. We'll see you in just a second, everybody.